Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tatterlace. I hope that you guys are doing well today. Look who's here. Look who finally decided to join me. I had to beg and plead and be nasty. I did. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure you type exclamation point replay. Let me know what you thought of the craft. Let me know what you had for dinner. Things never change. Things have never changed. He still does it. He still turns the volume on, you guys. All right. I see my wonderful live friends coming on in. Come on in. Say hello. I'm so happy to have you here. We have our wonderful Kevin here with Roxy. Hello, Suzette. Man. Hello, Joette. Hello, Jamie.
I'm her snowman.
They know.
She uses me for
Hello, Joyce. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. Hi, Linda. Come on in. Come on in, friends. Kimberly, yes, there is Kevin. I had to beg and plead, and I'm not kidding, be nasty.
Well, luckily, Thursday night football here in Georgia is not till 8 o'clock.
Becky, I know we've missed these two, haven't we? Hi, Cherry. How are you? How is your husband doing? Hello, Shannon. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate the sprinkles. And Miss Tamra. Hello, Sarah. Chicken pot pie. Is it homemade, Linda? Did you make homemade pot pie? We cheat. We always get it from Costco. But we haven't been there a long time. We need to renew our membership. Hello, Angelica. Yes. See, Kevin, look at that. OMG. Is that Kevin and Miss Roxy?
Wait a minute.
I had to tell him. He did not believe me. That he just wanted to come in and just say hello. And I said, no, forget it. Don't even bother.
Well, I thought the football game was on.
If you're not going to come and sit in your chair, then go away.
NFL on Thursday night is not till 8 here.
Oh, Cherry, I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Rhonda. Hi, Sharon. Hello to anybody that I might have missed. Oh, Jamie, you're trying the lasagna soup. Is it regular or white? Thank you, Kathleen. That's Miss Roxy. Thanks, Angelica. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Cereal, because you've been crafting. Shauna, that's what I've had for the past 3 days. Homemade pepperoni pizza. Ooh, even the crust. You cheated and bought the pasta. Oh, Angelica, we miss you too. I'm glad you're feeling better and back. Tanya, it's cold there tonight. A little chilly. Baked chicken, baked potatoes, and green beans. Yum. All right. A regular, and you add a can of Rotel, and it turned out amazing. Ooh. Jamie, I posted a recipe on my page, I don't know, a while back. I'm going to have to go repost it. It was called white chicken lasagna soup, I believe, and it is the best soup I've ever had. All right, you guys, let's get started because Kevin's football games are going to be starting here soon. Hello, Diane. I know, it has been a long time. You see, he doesn't believe me. I've told him, these ladies want you here. And he's like, no, they don't. Hello, Rhonda, potato soup. Caroline, hello, sweet girl. Yeah, I promise you will not be disappointed. Yeah, no, Linda, I had to be nasty.
You got to do a pulmonary function test? Why are you nervous? You just blow into a tube.
Kimberly, yeah, there you go. There's your professional. He'll tell you all about it.
You're going to do different kind of tests. One, you blow everything out. One, you blow everything out, breathe in really fast.
That's right,
different kinds of tests you do, but it's not anything to be scared about. You just get inside of a little chamber and they have you
Maybe she's claustrophobic. Kevin will talk you down, Kimberly.
It's easy.
It's too bad that he's not there to be with you.
There's no needles unless they ordered a blood gas with it.
All right. She's nervous of the findings. Nervous of the findings. There you go. Oh. All right, you guys. We're going to make a scrap wood snowman. So I had an idea. I have my little snowman wonky nose from our wonky snowman before, and I have the little brim. I think that this went to, I can't remember what this one went to, but I thought we would do it and make a snowman out of this. Sherry, Kimberly will keep you in our thoughts and our prayers, and we hope that everything is okay. Becca's got bilateral sclerotic injections today, and you're laying around and resting. I hope they help your pain, girl. What team is playing, Kevin?
The Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. I have a fantasy player on there.
Binge watching Yellowstone with your husband. Oh no, Sherry, I'm sorry, girl. I hope the grandbabies didn't get it. Okay, you guys, so to save a little bit of time, I did do some painting so that you guys didn't have to sit and watch me paint and watch paint dry, because there's a lot of painting going on tonight. So, we've already painted it. I got some black, and I've got some like off-white for your sciatic on both sides. Oh my gosh,
Sherry, this COVID one that's going around is not as bad, I hear. It's just tolerable. You're sick, but it's better than the last one.
All right, so we've already painted the board, okay? Kevin, did you measure this board at all? I'm guessing.
You put a line on for me.
It's 18 inches. 18 inches exactly. This big one. Hello, Delma. I brought Kevin here for you, friend. You cheer for anyone playing against the Packers.
Yeah, me too. I don't care.
Okay.
Goff used to be a Rams. I'm a Rams fan, and he's a quarterback of Rams.
So, it's 18 inches, and 12 inches of it is black, and 6 inches of it is white. Okay, 12 inches is black, 6 inches is white. Because I know you guys all ask all those questions. Right, Delma? I'm telling all the ladies before you got in here.
Hi, Martha.
I had to be nasty to him because telling him all of the friends want you to come on, and he's like, no, they don't. No, they don't. And I said, yeah, they do.
He's like, okay. Deep breathing exercises, Sherry, for his COVID. Take his vitamins. Buy a lot of vitamin C.
Yes. Anyway.
Zinc.
He said he was just going to come in and say hello. And I said, nope. If you can't bring your chair in here and sit down, then we don't want you. Because they want you to come in. Yes. Okay. All right. So now let's get ready to paint the rest of this stuff, you guys. And he'll be here to crack you guys up and tell you some funny things.
What?
He needs to be on a live on a Saturday. Kevin, did you read that? Angelica said something. Angelica said something.
She did.
Yes.
What?
Angelica said you need to be on a live crafting. Yes. See, you need to be with Monique and her lives. They miss you.
How's my credentialing? I got everything in. The board meets once a month. They're meeting on October 5th. But I might do a travel position. We'll see. It pays really good for 13 weeks.
He's talking about doing a travel position either locally or going back to California at his old hospital if they need him.
Well, they pay huge money. And they pay for your room and board.
Yeah, they give him big bucks. Yes, tell him. He needs to hear it because he doesn't believe me how much you guys ask for him on a daily basis. All right. Thank you for coming to visit. See? Okay.
I'm always here. I can hear you from out there, but I'm not in the camera.
You can hear me? How come when I call you, you don't come in?
I do.
No, not all the time. Not all the time.
Rusty's watching.
Okay. All right. Let's give this a quick dry. Hello, Christy. Hello, Diane. All right, I'm going to turn the heat tool on, you guys. Your daughter is a nurse and is considering a travel nurse because of the money. Yeah.
Yeah. They pay like twice as much as the normal pay. And they pay for the hotel, the rental car, and the flight.
Lisa, he is a respiratory I call him a respiratory therapist. He calls himself a respiratory practitioner. They are one and the same. He likes a practitioner.
They're not really. RCP a little more.
Well, to us, it's the same. He works in a hospital, Lisa. He works usually in the NICU, the NICU, or critical care. Those are his two favorite areas. Hello, Trish. Welcome, friend.
I worked through the entire COVID.
Angelica.
All the COVID I worked through.
He did. He worked really, really hard during COVID in California when things were really, really crazy. And then when we moved temporarily to Tennessee, Delma says you have to move on to a bandsaw or a scroll saw. Tell him he won't listen to me. You guys tell him. You need to go to the Dollar Tree. What did she say? Something about more socks.
I bought a nice, really nice jigsaw that I can turn really good with.
Yeah, but they're telling you to get more.
Brittany's watching now. Where are you at, Brittany?
Brittany's here?
Yep.
Brittany's here. All right, let's paint the back. Are you sure it's Brittany? Your grandson had respiratory problems with his COVID. Oh, gosh. See? Even Trish says that you'll love a scroll saw. He'll listen to you. You guys all tell him because, it's that thing. We listen to others, just not your wife.
You're a nurse, but now at private school nurse.
Ooh, who's a private school nurse?
Melanie.
I love my scroll saw, and I cut out all of your own pieces. See?
Yeah, Nikki was my favorite. I worked in a high-risk NICU. Preterm babies.
All right. Got a good coat on here.
The new Woodpecker franchise. What's a Woodpecker franchise?
He's just giving you a name for your new business. That's all.
Woodpecker?
Yep.
I said hello from Kate's house.
What? Oh. Hello, Brittany. That's our daughter. From Kate. Who's Kate? Tell me who Kate is, Brittany. He is Kathleen. Linda, you bought a scroll saw.
We don't have room for one in our garage.
You think it takes that much space? It doesn't take that much space.
I don't have much space to even move in there.
I have a lot of junk in the garage, you guys. Oh, the coworker's house who you always sleep at. Well, hello, Kate. Nice to meet you. I'm sure this is not how you thought you would meet Brittany's mom. Your fiance bought you a scroll saw in the 50s, and you've only played with it once, and you need to practice for sure. Wow. I bet it's still good if you haven't used it that much. See, even Christy has one. See? Okay. There's that. You use a scroll saw, and a chop saw. Been cutting is your main cutting tool since you were over 20 years, and you love your Charlene. You're not old enough to be cutting for 20 years. All right, let's paint our little nose orange. We're making a scrap wood snowman, Kate.
Kate wants to know what you're making. Yeah. Oh.
We're making a scrap wood snowman. I think we're going to use this color for his nose. We're going to use the burnt umber.
I help because I cut all these out for her.
It's from the 50s and you're only 51. That's right, Becca. That one's not have enough. Okay, we're going to use some Folk Art Pueblo. I'm sorry, it's not burnt umber. Christy, we're making a mess. Yeah, if you could only see. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Hello, Darita. I think I said that right. Darita. Hello, Christine.
Dorinda.
Dorinda. Kevin probably said it right.
I get so many names in the hospital, I gotta figure them all out.
Okay. Do we have any new friends? If you're new, let us know. Oh, there's a new friend right there. Hello, Glenda. Welcome. Yeah. Brittany. It is. It's a mess because I go nonstop. Yeah, it's pretty messy, you guys. Yeah, Delma, she is gaining weight. Can you tell? Plus, she's starting to mature into,
Definitely that's how we met.
How we met?
How did we meet?
We met when we worked at the hospital together. I worked at the hospital.
Sissy.
Brenda, are you kidding me? Brenda has not found her candy lids. It's been over a year, girl.
What?
Yes, Sissy, we got Kevin today.
Lids.
Yes.
Hello,
Kevin.
Susan from New Hampshire? Yeah, NH. Yeah, the wood that she's using, the long piece of wood it's like a plank wood. It's like stake board for fences.
What is that called? I forget what that's called.
It was...
No, it has a name. It has a name. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Fir. I think it's called fir.
That wood?
I'll look and see. Yeah. Okay.
It's for stake fence. Use it for stake fence.
You met your husband on a motorcycle rally. Oh, Sherry, wow. That's cool. Yeah, we just met at the hospital. Okay. Welcome, Penny. We're so happy to have you here. Your friend says you can only meet a hockey player at a bike rally. That would be my daughter. You met your husband on a blind date, 32 years of marriage. Oh my gosh. Hi, Stephanie Wisby. Haven't seen you for a long time. Stephanie loves to tell the story about you met your dad. I mean, Adelie.
Yeah, it says it's made for picket fences. It comes to a point you have to cut off the point on the planks.
It's the way to go for new wood, yeah. It really is, because if you're making something that is, rustic looking, making something that's rustic looking, you don't need it to be expensive. So, look at how...
Were you a nurse, she's asking, Cynthia?
No, at the time, I was an administrative assistant for the food service department. You met your husband in the 1st grade. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. I was an administrative assistant in the food service department, and he just worked there. We met in the cafeteria, and that's it. Nothing fancy. I got some paint on my little thing here. Let's wipe that up. Married, once divorced, and gave focus on rescuing fur babies. Aw, Angelica. You have a doxie. You have 2 long hair and mini long hair doxies. Oh, she's a mini. She is short hair. Hello, Cynthia.
She's a full-blooded mini short haired doxie.
Okay, can you guys see how cute this is looking already?
She's asleep on my lap. Oh my gosh, that is. How'd you do that so fast?
Okay, all right.
Big nose too.
The nose is so cool. You're picking up barnwood this weekend? Oh my gosh. All right, I want to just rough the edges up a little bit.
There is an old barn around the corner from us here in Georgia, and it's abandoned. I always want to get the wood, but you need to be careful where you go on people's property out here.
There's a lot.
We all have guns.
There's a lot.
But I'm tempted to go ask them if there's anybody around, if I can take some of the old wood.
All right. I think this guy's gonna be cool.
I learned
Thank
my
you.
lesson. Marriage, divorce, and engaged again. Becca.
All right, let me get rid of this.
I have a circular saw, yeah.
Yes,
I borrowed
Delma.
a circular saw from my neighbor, and now we're coming on 17 years of marriage. Wow.
What did she say? She bought a circular?
She borrowed a circular saw from her neighbor. She borrowed more than a circular saw.
That's awesome.
Or he gave you more than a circular saw.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Oh, I'm going to sand this as well, you guys. So, you want it to go in with the rest of it. His little hat brim. So this is super easy, you guys. Now, if you guys don't have these little pieces, you can cut them out easily with some cardboard. Hello,
handheld
Raquel.
sander? Yeah, we have 2 handheld sanders. We're already wearing out the second one. I'm going to have to get a better one, but I couldn't find any at Lowe's the other day, so I'm laughing at my joke.
We need a better sander.
We need a better. But you know, the pointed ones are good for getting in the corners, all the little intricate stuff we make. So I need to kind of come to like a point, like a triangle.
Okay, so cute. Okay, we are going to use this on the top of his hat. So I'm going to put a little wax down. I'm going to hope that this goes okay. This is probably going to be a little bit of a challenge to use this particular stencil because of the type of wood. It's not a smooth wood. It's more like fence wood. This stencil, if you guys are interested, is in the shop, in the Magnolia shop. Type #Magnolia. That will give you a link to the Magnolia store. And this one is called Boho Rainbow Winter. Boho Rainbow Winter. I think it is so cute. We're just going to use this today, maybe some snowflakes.
Can't really get a detailed pointed sander from Walmart.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
Gorilla sander.
I want to get a higher powered one. The ones we have is a nice one. I have, I think, a Black & Decker, and the other one Christy got for Monique. I'm not sure what brand.
We are going to... Kevin, they want to know who you're cheering for tonight. I'm putting a little bit of wax down, you guys.
You know what?
They want to know who you're cheering for.
I'm cheering for the Lions. The Lions have been underdogs for many years. They haven't been any good, and this year they're pretty good. I think they're 2-1. And Jared Goff is the quarterback who used to be the quarterback for the Rams. And I have a tight end for my fantasy, Laporta, who's a rookie, who's actually doing phenomenal. So I am actually going for Detroit Lions.
All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, I probably didn't knew the text. Sherry, #Magnolia. #Magnolia. That will just give you the site, okay? The stencil is called Boho Rainbow Winter. You could probably just type in Boho in the search engine, and it will bring up any boho stuff, anything titled boho. I'm going to tell you this. I probably should have not used the wax. Pam, usually you use the wax because...
Oh, Lions. Yes, Lisa.
Hold on. You use the wax because it helps protect the stencil from pulling the paint up when it's a cheaper quality paint. But because of the type of wood that I have here, it's not this kind of wood that's smooth. There's a lot of bumps and ridges, and it's very grainy. The wax did not spread out as easily as it does on the smooth finished wood. So my recommendation is probably if you're using this type of a wood, you're just going to have to be a little more careful, and I wouldn't use wax.
Yes, Becky, he is from Iowa, Laporta. He's been really good. And Delma, I've been watching the dogs. I'm trying to get into college football. I never really in California was into college football, but the dogs are so good, they're fun to watch.
Hi, Susan. Welcome. And now we're just going to use I have a dish mat here. because my fuzzing cloth is buried somewhere
Dana,
over here.
I'm an Angels fan through and through forever.
He will never, ever, ever, I'm telling you right now, he will never be an Atlanta Braves. He's just not like the Atlanta Braves.
I'm losing my voice. I'm an Angels fan, always have been. I used to go to the stadium. I was there when they won the series in 2002, all the parades, and I grew up basically in Angels Stadium when I was a kid from Little League and high school baseball.
So I'm using this because I can't find my regular one, but this just shows you that you can use anything. You can use your shirt even.
I know, Becca. I'm trying.
You just want to use this. You're defuzzing it a little bit so that it was going to help so that it doesn't stick completely to your piece. All right. Woo! Don't let that thing fall.
I almost bought a Georgia Dogs shirt when I was at Sam's Club. They had some nice red ones.
All right. We're going to do this in 3 parts because I'm going to say, let it snow. I'm going to say, let it snow, and say your prayers that it works, because this probably isn't the best and easiest wood to work with for a stencil. And I'm using some almond paste.
Caroline's going to go.
No worries, Caroline. We'll see you later, sweet friend. We're going to use the almond colored paste.
Becca is a Cowboy fan. I have their defense for my fantasy, and they gave me 40 points the first game. And they fizzled out the last game. I don't know what happened. They lost to Arizona. I couldn't believe that. So I'm hoping it's just a fluke. But people were saying the Cowboys are a lot better this year.
Now, for those that are new to these stencils, oh, that's not too bad. That looks pretty darn good. Those of you that are new to the stencil,
Mike Nolan.
It's very important that you use the chalk paste to go with this and not regular paint, because it will not work. It's not thick enough. It will make a huge mess.
Yeah, well, my Rams are terrible too.
Oh, can you turn that off, please?
They won the first game, and then they lost the last 2. So they're 1-2 right now.
Okay. Ooh, I should have probably let that wax. There we go. Oh, it's looking good, you guys. Hi, Renee.
Hello. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica. Okay. What am I sizzling down there?
Afternoon.
Well, some of our friends come from other parts of the world, Kevin.
Oh, it's 7 p.m. here, 7:15.
We have, well, and they might be in California where it's 3 hours difference.
It's 4 o'clock there.
Yeah.
Yeah, her markings are cute, huh, Becca? She's a pistol.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's set this off over here. We might, maybe we'll put a couple snowflakes on here, you guys. We'll use a couple of these snowflakes. Let me dry this. All right. Any new friends? Any more new friends? You're in Washington State. Oh. That's where our daughter is at, Lita. I think we've talked about that before.
No, she's in Washington State, yeah.
We've talked about that, I think. All right, I'm just going to, oh, look at that. I picked a button up from somewhere. Okay. I think I'm just...
Hi, Heather. You're new here. Where are you from?
Actually, I don't want to put any snowflakes. Welcome, Heather. Pam is in a new North Carolina. Welcome. Lita, she is in Port Orchard. Her husband is in the Navy. Oh, awesome, Becca. I'm so glad that you've been inspired. It makes me so happy.
Heather's from Canada.
Welcome from Canada, Heather. Okay, there we go, you guys. Look at how cute that is. Love, love, love that. I love it. All right, let's glue his eyes on, or his nose on. Let's get a...
You have 108 people here right now.
Okay, I thought we would make his mouth kind of like a coal mouth. Okay, I already did paint them, kind of, sort of. I put them in a Ziploc bag with paint and a little bit of water and kind of did the cheater way of painting these little things. But these are the little block beads that came from Dollar Tree, okay? Those are what we're going to use for his mouth. So I've already painted them. I thought this would be kind of cool to have, like, oops, see, I want it to go up here, I think. And we're going to do something before I glue these on.
And Roxy's asleep, I think.
Look at how cute that's going to be. I think I better put his little, we're going to put a scarf on him.
Yeah, she's in
That's right.
What is it? Port Orchard?
Port Orchard, yeah. Okay, before we glue those on, because I want to...
Seattle.
We're going to give him a scarf, but I want to make sure that I get the scarf in the right place so that I can put the mouth in the right place.
Roxy doesn't snore, nope. She's too young.
So I just have a nice big wide piece of fabric that we're going to tie around the bottom for his little scarf. Yep. She does. She sweeps it through. Aw, thanks, Kathleen. Yeah, everybody just loves having Kevin here, and I don't mind having him here. Hi, Carla. Welcome. And we're just going to tie a nice big bow for his scarf. Nothing fancy. Just like...
Yep, she's 2 years old.
Just like that.
A little over 2 now.
Yes, Angelica. All right, now see, I needed to get that on so that I knew where to put his mouth.
Michelle, you missed me? Thank you.
They all miss you, I tell you. You don't ever listen to me.
I haven't done a craft in a while. I was thinking about doing some Christmas stuff. I did create some new cutouts. They showed you yesterday, right?
Yes. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to sand the edges around his little nose so it goes with the rest.
I did a ghost, and then I created a bat.
All right. Hey, did we talk about what's for dinner? Some people might have told me, I think.
Making me hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten yet. All right.
Thank you, Michelle. I haven't cut any fingers off yet, so I'm doing good.
Thank goodness. I kind of dread that phone call when I'm at work.
Going to the casino with friends. What casino?
Who's going to the casino?
We don't have casinos here.
Lita. Oh, yeah, they have them in Washington. I remember. Zach told me about those. All right, I'm going to put a little wood glue on this one because it's bigger, okay?
Thank you,
the leftover shepherd's pie from yesterday, grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yum. Celebrate your little sister's birthday. We had Mexican food.
We have roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, and I'm probably going to, I don't know if I'll make broccoli or not. It might be too late.
Ooh, I need this. Don't put this away. All right. I've told you guys this before. Don't mix your glues, okay? You can put them near each other, just not on top of each other.
You actually had chicken parmesan with no goldfish?
Pizza. That's funny, Kimberly. He doesn't get it because she eats goldfish almost every single night because she's crafting while she's watching. Yes.
You put them on.
She just sometimes.
Have you tried them on your chicken parmesan?
Of course she has.
Indian casinos in town, Cherokee in North Carolina and over the border, Asheville. We probably have to go to Carolina. Actually, Mississippi, I think, is the nearest casino from here, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Or we passed some over the river, Mississippi River, remember?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. North Carolina, just over the border from Asheville. Is Asheville here in Georgia, Lisa? They're gonna go really close to his head. Close to his hat.
You got a puppy, Linda. What kind? You can go to Biloxi. I think that's the one we crossed over the bridge on. I saw a bunch of casinos when I was driving here.
Okay, I have some buttons that I've painted.
Florida have casinos? I didn't know that.
Hard Rock.
Hard Rock Casinos in Tampa. Wow, that's not far.
Some buttons that I painted.
I think Biloxi's closer, isn't it?
No idea. You're asking the wrong person. Okay, let me show you what we have, you guys. He's super cute.
Crushed fire hot Cheetos on chicken breast is so good. Wow, that's interesting.
All right, you guys.
North Carolina is native reservation.
There we go.
Oh, you got a Yorkie Chihuahua Jack Russell mix. Cute.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cute. That's a good mix.
Yeah, Kathleen. I know my states very well.
You do?
I'm a speech teacher, not a classroom teacher. I just don't know where I'm at, what cities and stuff. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Super easy, you guys. Okay, again, his little mouth came from these little beads. Okay, you can get those little beads at Dollar Tree. Super simple, super easy.
Can you just put that on there? That let us know.
You weren't watching me when I did that?
No, I was reading.
Kevin did not even see me use the stencils.
You know why? Your body's in front of me and I'm reading comments.
Kevin did not see the stencil.
I'm having fun reading comments.
See, you miss being in here too. He doesn't even know that he missed being here. I can't reach down here because you're in my way.
What are you trying to get?
That.
Let me get it with my big toe.
Hi, Gary. Thank you, Pearl.
Can't get it.
I don't know if I can get it either. Oh, forget it. Maybe here. You guys, my twine is under the table and we're so close together.
Here. There, I moved it closer.
Oh, Joanne, we're going to put some berries and a bow, and I got some greenery here.
It hangs all here, Tammy. There, I moved it closer. You can grab it if you want the white.
No, that's fine. Forgot that one was there. Okay, so we're so close together that there's no place to move, and I can't bend over and get anything under my table. Crossover Western North Carolina. It's in, okay.
Actually, he's in heaven just being here, sitting on my lap.
Okay, we're just going to make a small bow. I say small, but hopefully it will be small. See, they say they missed you, Kevin. Everybody is saying they've missed you. All right. All right, you guys. Hey, make sure you guys are checking to make sure your notifications are still turned on.
Yeah, so they can pick on me.
Explanation point notify, I believe. If you do the explanation point commands, you'll get all the different commands from the explanation point, and make sure that you're following. Make sure you have your notifications turned on.
Who was the one that picked on me the most? Was it Carrie?
Just like the old times in the craft area in California. Yep, you're right. Carrie and Dee Dee, but Dee Dee hasn't been here in a long time.
Carrie's the feisty one, huh?
Carrie's feisty. Carrie's
I'm
definitely.
Kind of like you pick on me kind of like a nose full of boogers, easy to pick on.
Oh,
a nurse I used to work with used to say that.
Good grief. There you go. Yeah, make sure you guys are checking that often, not just by me, but you know, all the other crafters that you guys follow, because our friends over at FB like to turn the notifications off often, and without you knowing it, you often lose a lot of the people that you like to follow, and you don't get notifications when they go live or when they post anything, and so
I'm a mess. That's funny.
Carrie,
good.
He always is.
Good.
Anyway, you guys always want to make sure that you double check that all your fun people are still following and you still have notifications turned on.
Roxy, what are you doing, little girl?
Christy, how you doing? Are you still at the doctor's office? Are you going to go live? For those that don't know, my sweet friend Christy from Christy, The Dashing Willow by Christy. Christy was stuck at the doctor's office. I don't really like this color in here. Maybe it'll be okay. Can you see the carrot nose? Absolutely, Trish. So stinking cute. Look at how cute he is. Isn't he darling? All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're doing the allergy testing right now? I missed what Christy said. Hi, Beverly. Welcome.
Did you see Roxy's little face, Kathy? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Roxy? There.
She's sound asleep.
Oh, Roxy girl. Call her.
Did you know anyone with the last name of David or Vader? Wait. Are you asking that to me? Kevin, somebody just asked a question. You might want to go back and look. Thank you, Charlene. So this one is super easy, you guys. And I suppose if we really wanted us to, we could probably make it just make a kit. The problem is
anyone with the last name of David or Vader?
Sounds familiar.
Nope.
Are you asking me or Kevin?
I don't. From where? I know Darth Vader.
I don't think that that's what they meant. It's probably a creeper. Oh, is somebody making comments?
Oh, maybe. What did you use for the mouth?
Oh, for the mouth, I used the little wooden beads from Dollar Tree. They come on that little strand. They're little square beads.
I worked with a Canadian nurse years ago. He did 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. He passed away, but he was the greatest nurse I ever worked with, and he's always doing something stupid. He had his leg was blown off from the knee down, and he had a prosthetic. And when I first met him, he put a syringe into his leg. Said, "That's how I carry them." It was sticking out. I'm like, "What the heck are you doing?" I didn't know he had a prosthetic leg. His name was Tom. It was so funny. Then a couple weeks later, not suspecting this, he comes out with a bedpan and he puts his finger in it and tastes the poop in there. He put chocolate in there. He was fooling me. He goes, "Oh, let's see what this poop. Let's taste it." Oh, I'm like, "What are you doing?" He was a comedian. He's always doing something crazy. Funniest guy I ever worked with.
All right, almost done with this supposed to be small bow, you guys. Oh, okay. It wasn't a creeper. It was just somebody. Got it.
Wait, is Becca's Kevin's mom? No. My mom is in heaven.
All right. Sorry, guys. Let's get this little bow put together, and we'll give him some greenery. Maybe a tag. I don't know if we need a tag.
You pulled a prank similar to one of your kids?
With Nutella.
Use Nutella? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Funny.
All right. Okay, anybody do anything fun this weekend? What are we doing that's fun? Thank you, Cheryl. Christy,
yes, that is.
Did Christy answer if she was going to be able to go live or not? I think she's still at the doctor's office.
No, I haven't seen her. He said something about Darth Vader. No, he asked if I knew somebody named David or Vader. Vader. And I said, well, I know Darth Vader.
Oh my gosh, Carrie, yes. Okay.
Sleep study tonight. Yeah, they put little electrodes all over you and monitor your heart and probably a blood pressure cuff and then see if you sleep through the night without waking up.
Well, I probably, yeah. Checking for sleep apnea too, maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
Definitely want to make sure that you don't have sleep apnea because...
Annual Garlic Festival, Sharon?
Annual Garlic Festival.
Oh. Garlic.
I'm not sure about my bow, guys. Working on your craft room so I can get back to crafting.
Stacy, your daughter's having an outdoor movie party for you for your birthday. Happy birthday. Tomorrow, Stacy Chatfield Nagel's birthday is tomorrow.
Okay, guys, I have this. I thought this would look good because it's kind of...
Do you have a CPAP, Cheryl?
Snowy-like.
They have some good ones now. They have auto-titrating CPAP that mimics your own breathing.
Or we can have actual greenery. I have some white pip berries. Oh, Becca, yeah, me too. Okay, or we have this. Let's see. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You know, my friend had a CPAP and
Kimberly, you have a CPAP?
hurting his nose.
All right.
So I got him a gel thing for his nose.
Joanne, I did want to do some fake snow. I wanted to get this on first before we started messing around with the snow, so I knew where to put it.
I got one of the gel things from the hospital that goes over his nose that protects the skin.
I'm not too fond of the bow though. The holly is really cute because it brings in some more red. It just needs a different kind of a bow. Local Harvest Sun Apple Cider Festival. Oh, thanks snow recipe. Becca, you can use a little bit of baking soda and paint with a little bit of glue. Perfect.
Your husband won't wear his?
He needs to.
Thank you, Kathy.
We also have this. Okay.
It's like me and hearing aids. I won't wear them.
Yeah, Kevin's got hearing aids. Ooh, I think I like the holly better because it gives it that red.
I hear okay.
Terry, we have this is just absolutely something that I threw together at the last second before I came on. It is not there, but I will definitely, if we have enough people interested in it, we can definitely make it.
Benka, they have so many different kinds of masks now, and they also have a nasal pillows. They call them nasal pillows, and they're like memory foam, and they go on each nose, and it's band and seal in your nose and a little head piece like a headband, and you don't even know they're there. You can roll over in bed. You just can't sleep face first, but more comfortable.
Try the pine cone with the holly.
You need to look into the nasal pillows. Unless he has a BiPAP. CPAP is just continuous positive airflow. BiPAP gives you breaths if you have apnea. You can't use the nasal pillows as well. You can, but it doesn't work as well. You can't use the pillow because of your mouth. Yeah, you sleep with your mouth open. Unless you had a chin strap, which they have, that keeps your mouth closed.
Ask Kevin. He'll tell you all about all the stuff that you need. Hi, Erin. How are you? You want to purchase one? Okay, we will definitely put this onto the website. I'm really behind on getting things done. I've been trying to figure out how to get my printables on there. I don't think when I set my site up that I set it up to have printables, and so I'm struggling with figuring that component out.
Call the company, Becca. Ask what options they have for masks and nasal pillows and see what they can get for him. Yeah, Cheryl, some people don't do well with the chin strap. They'll rip it off. You just have to do the best you can with what you have.
Where did I put those? Oh, I was looking for the wire cutters. See, they like having you here. They like having you here because you can help them with all of their medical questions and concerns.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, Tracy.
You're welcome, Becca.
Okay.
Well, I'm waiting. My license should be, the board meeting starts on October 5th. I should get verified and get my license here. But I might do a travel assignment. I got 2 travel companies I'm working with right now, and I contacted my director from California, and he's looking to see if they have availability there, which is great because I know everybody there, and I get paid big bucks for just doing a couple-month assignment for twice as much as I was getting paid before.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Now to figure out what kind of bow I want to do, because I'm not...
Thank you, Tracy.
I'm not loving the bow that I made, you guys. So we might just make like a...
Yeah, Martha, I'm just waiting for my license to get approved. They're very slow here in Georgia. I had to jump through a lot of hoops to get my license transferred from California. Lita started taping her mouth shut at night with her CPAP. Now I'm looking at the Inspire CPAP. Ooh. Yeah, I guess the Inspire's okay. They have auto-titrating ones now that you sleep with them, they mimic your breathing, and if you have apnea, they continue that same pattern of breathing.
Kevin's just talking about all kinds of medical stuff tonight, you guys.
Well, people are asking.
But you guys, you all clearly have questions about it, so. Kevin.
I think that's a Respironics one I'm thinking of.
Kevin's got a lot of knowledge in that area. Don't ask me, I don't have any knowledge in that area. You asked me about kids.
I can work any ventilator, any CPAP, any BiPAP, any high flow. Just give it to me, I'll figure it out. Okay. Honey, hubby wishes he could take my mouth shut. Ha 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 ha. That's her when she gets home from work.
Oh my gosh,
she wants to take my mouth shut.
Where did my...
Because I got all kinds of stuff I want to talk about, and she doesn't want to
hear
anything.
He just goes nonstop when I get home, you guys. Woo.
I have a lot of things to say. I'm just Roxy to talk to. I'm doing a lot of cutting out there. I got my headphones on, my earphones on when I'm cutting.
No.
Dream job and labor and delivery.
Can you?
Yeah, labor and delivery is a good place to work, Becca. It's a happy place. Most of the time.
Sorry, well, I mess around with the bow, you guys. I'm glad you guys have Kevin here to chit-chat and talk your ear off tonight.
Hope you got your package that arrived the 25th. Not much, just a little something. Christine.
Oh, okay. We'll need to go check the mail.
What? Tell her exactly, Kevin. Tell her to get tired. We get tired of talking to ourselves.
Can you get me this?
Yeah.
Can you grab me this fabric right there?
The what?
This one.
Well, then Roxy has to go down.
Come here, Missy. Watch your beer. Watch your drink.
It's my sweet tea. This one?
Oh, that's a good idea, Rhonda.
This one?
Yes, please.
Roxy, you're shedding.
There you go. I'm not sure I have any, though.
You're going to fall off.
Let's see here. Ooh, 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 ooh. How about this? How about this? No worries. How about that? Too much? The little red berries inside that?
Too many red berries, maybe? No, that's great, people are saying.
I think that's good.
I think the person who cut the wood out did a great job.
Yes, the person that cut the wood out needs a pat on the back.
That's the only way I get it.
Okay. I think that it just needs just a regular bow to match the bow on his scarf. Nothing big, nothing fancy.
Did you make your apron?
I did not make my apron. A neighbor, when we lived, before we left California, so those that don't know, we moved to Tennessee for about 8 months. And before we left California, the first time, our neighbor, one of my neighbors made this for me as a going away gift.
It's almost time for my game. Martha says I do too wish my husband would cut wood.
Okay.
He can cut wood.
Oh.
It's better than cutting cheese.
Oh my gosh. Christine said she's sending you that pat on the back.
There you go, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
How much chucks could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah. That.
Who said that? Linda?
Linda.
Oh, this one's hard to cut, you guys.
It's how much wood could a woodchuck
Thanks,
chuck?
Becca.
A woodchuck could chuck wood.
Oh, gosh.
Enjoy the game, Angelica said. Thank you. I had a few minutes here. I haven't had dinner yet.
Neither of us
She's
have.
a slave driver.
I'm not a slave driver.
You forced me to come in here.
I did.
Before I ate dinner.
Oh, I'm not liking that bow either. I don't know what to do for a bow, you guys.
Green
I'm not
Bay
liking the
Packers
bow.
and Detroit Lions. Carrie.
I am not liking that bow either, you guys.
I have some fantasy players on the team. On Detroit. No, it's Green Bay and the Lions.
I do not have one yet, Lisa. That is something that we've been talking about, but I am not looking at a Glowforge. It's been something that we have been talking about long before we left California. And we decided that, I think that's better. We decided that we wanted to wait until after we got here.
Never been to Detroit. No. Lisa, never.
Our priorities, our decision was to wait until we got here to make it easier to move because of what we want. So it is something that's in the works, but it's going to take a little bit to get it all figured out. Okay. I think this is what I needed. Now I just have to get
Look at her. How she's
get
laying.
it on there. I think that's what it needed.
Look at how she's laying.
And then we'll put a little snow on the edges. What brought us to Georgia? Really, it was family, Debbie. We really wanted out of California, and we tried Tennessee. The timing just wasn't right. And my ex-husband's family lives here. My daughter's cousins and aunts and uncles who she's very close with. And unfortunately, one of her cousins, who she was probably the closest with, unexpectedly passed away. And she really needed that connection to be with her, feel close to her, and she wanted to come and be here, be with the family, be with her little, the little baby that she had left behind. And so we said, let's go. Oh, here we are. So she is here living with us. She works in a school near us. Unfortunately, we are not at the same school. I wish we were.
Same district, though.
Same district, but not the same school. Yeah, it was very sad, Becca. It was very unexpected. They still, unfortunately, don't know what the cause was. Okay, this is exactly what it needed. They said it was natural causes, but you know, what 28-year-old dies of natural causes?
Yeah, she had a little one.
Yeah, she had a new little one at home. Okay. All right, let me get this dry. Yeah, Angelica, it was very sad.
Oh my gosh, sorry, Carrie. One of her friends' husband died in an ATV accident yesterday.
Oh my gosh, Carrie girl. You've had a lot in your life here recently. Okay, you guys, look at how cute. That is the bow it needed. Thank you. I like unique, you guys. You guys know, for those that are new, I like unique. I like different. I don't like to be the same as everybody else. So that's what you'll find here with me. You'll find fun, unique stuff. I try to teach you some new techniques once in a while. You know, recently we did the one with recreating, creating your own barn wood. And that one was fun. I showed you a technique to make your own barn wood. Okay, let's put a little snow, make a little bit of snow. Thank you, girls. Make some fake snow and put along the edges of his hat.
Thank you, Carrie. Some snow?
Yeah.
Is that snow? I can give you some spray snow.
I don't want no spray snow. All right, I have a little bit of antique parchment paint. Okay, thank you, you guys. Thanks, Michelle. I like to teach you guys stuff. I like to work with a variety of stuff. Now that I have Kevin doing cutouts for me, we have a lot of wood.
So many cutouts.
I like to do things with fabric and make patterns and just different stuff. I love to do all the different stuff. Thanks, Trish. Oh, thank you. Who said that? Karen, thank you so much. And that's the whole point. I like to be here. I like to teach you guys. Inspire you guys, of course. All right, so I just put a little bit of paint here, and now we're gonna put a little bit of baking soda. Thank you, Sharila. You love the random text he sends. Aww. Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit of baking soda here so that I keep my... Thank you, Martha. Okay, and then we're just gonna mix it up. Okay, like so.
Thanks, Becca.
Now the other thing you want to put in here is a little bit of glue.
Are you making your own snow?
We are making our own snow. And I think I'm just going to use... Thank you, Sherry. Yes, Christy is very unique too. Oh no, Debbie. Regular school glue would work just as well, you guys. I just don't think I have a whole lot left, so doing, I'm just using some Tite Bond.
What are you doing?
I'll put a little bit more because it's not quite thick enough. So you want to kind of start out a little slow and then just keep mixing until it gets to the thickness that you want it to be. The glue is going to help it stay permanently. That's why you add the glue. And it's still not quite thick enough. All right. Okay, so I will get this added into the store tonight. I'm still working on getting the printables loaded. I'm struggling with figuring that component out for those that are still waiting for the printables. The cow, I have so many other printables that I've got started, but I can't do them because I don't want to show them to you guys if I can't figure out how to get them in. All right, so we're just going to take our fake snow and we'll just rub a little bit on his hat.
How do you make it powdery?
How do you make it powdery?
Yeah, like snowflakes.
Well, it's not going to be powdery like snow. It's like that. Kevin thinks we're going to make it powdery like snow. No, it's going to be like it's caked snow that is like stuck to the hat.
Spray can better than that.
No, we don't want spray paint.
Spray snow.
We don't want spray snow. I can hear the TV.
And I'm going to go because the game's coming on pretty soon, in a few minutes.
Let me see. Oh, that looks awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, guys. I just wanted to put it a little bit on the ledge, but look at how awesome that looks. Sissy, I think you're probably asking about spackle. You could absolutely use spackle as well. So you could use spackle and put paint in that. I don't have any spackle, so this is what I'm using.
Bye, guys. I'm going to go watch the game.
Patricia, welcome, sweet girl. You are mowing the lawn. All right, Kevin's got to go because his game is starting in 4 minutes.
Yes,
but
I got to get dinner.
All right, so I don't think we're going to put a tag, you guys, because I think it doesn't need a tag. There's already enough going on that I don't want to put a tag.
She wants out.
I don't want to take away from what we already have going on. So, okay, you guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys think you could do this one? I think this one could be super easy. If you just can't afford a kit, you can get a piece of wood. You can even just make your own with some paint sticks, the large paint sticks from Home Depot. Glue them together and then cut these out. Cut the little hat brim and a carrot nose out of cardboard, paint it, and be done with it. And do the rest of the stuff to make your own little snowman. Again, he is 18 inches long. The black part was 12 inches and the white part was 6 inches. Okay, thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the heart at least one time. That way, if you're not following and you don't know how to do it, I can get you there. I send you an invite. Just make sure you look for the notifications of the invite. Don't forget to sprinkle it out there. Tag a friend that might want to make this as well, or that you might want to craft it with. No live tomorrow, and I'm going to see if we can get Kevin to go on live on a Saturday. We'll see. Thank you, Patricia. All right, you guys. You guys have a great night. I will see you guys maybe on Saturday with Kevin. You made a porch leaner. Oh, Meriton. I bet that would be so cute. Oh, yeah, Sherry, I try to help you guys if, you know, because I know not everybody can afford to buy the kits. They're, you know, on a pretty tight budget. And so I want to help you figure out how you can do it other ways. All right. I'll see you guys all later. Have a great night. Love you. Bye-bye.